Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another Market Monday. A lot's happened in the last week. I'm sitting here looking at a couple different charts, and they all paint different pictures. To be honest, some analysts are saying times are looking scary, sort of recessionary, and then you've got others that are saying, well, everything seems to be stable and everything seems to be positive. VIX is what, 16.37. Now, as much as the VIX measures the spread between puts and calls, I'm also aware that there's an OTC market out there that doesn't affect the market price. Because think, if you're a big hedge fund, are you going to go out and buy $40 billion worth of VIX options? Not particularly, because then you'll spike the VIX and you'll panic the market. So you do it over the counter. So when I look out at the market after the China news to sort of see SPY looking and sort of dangling at 6,800 and have a bit of a Bitcoin pump and gold consolidation, it definitely is a time where I'm sitting and watching. I've got a couple of limit orders placed towards that $100,000 Bitcoin level, and with sort of global net liquidity slowly on a bit of a decline over the next several months, I hypothesize that we might trend slightly downwards before we go back up. Obviously, we have a rate cut this week as well in the US. Well, expected. It's about 98% odds at the moment. And so that'll be quite interesting to see how that shakes things up. But again, that's already priced in the market. So yeah, it's all great to have rates cut, but the rates being cut were already priced in a month ago, if not longer. And so yeah, it's sort of in a situation where I'm just gonna wait and see. I've got some cash sitting on the sidelines. Obviously, I've still got a pretty reasonably sized holdings in the market, but I'm not super exposed. I'm not super leveraged. I think 13% of my portfolio is debt right now, which is pretty good. I de-levered a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, man, we'll sit and see what happens, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on gold. I'm definitely keeping an eye on the VIX, the Dixie, the US dollar, what that looks like. So we'll see what happens. The economy is in an interesting place at the moment, so time will tell. I'll see you guys next Monday.